Hi, let's talk about music. Welcome to the little series where I talk about the albums I listen to from the favorite groups I like. Let's get into it. Today we'll be talking about I God by Xlov. A phenomenal fucking group at that. Just before we get into that, I am so happy that we have the vision that is Xlov in this day and age. Or, I just love that we have them as representation, and I think they deserve every fucking flower they get. Anyways, cautionary tale. Everything in this little series is opinion based. This is just my opinions on their little album, So whatever I say is not law. If I love it, hate it, not law. If anything, I'm trying to open up the discussions for the comment section to share their opinions, theories, and lores, So, anyways, let's get into the album. I God. The first track on the album is not a vocal track, but is the track The Rules. Now, I don't have much opinion on this song. I think it just is it's a good opener for the ears you could go into Serve. What Serve is the title track of the album. But I think it's a very decent open overall for the album, even though it's not a vocal track. Now, to get into the title track, Serve. One word, iconic. Most of their title tracks are fairly iconic, mainly just from the dances alone. I think, honestly, paired with the MV and the choreography, it's stunning fucking down. If you didn't know, I did do a little reaction to it on my page. If you want to go check it out, you can. You don't got to, though. But I would kind of appreciate it if you did. Now, even though it is one of my favorite tracks of the EP or album, I definitely can say it does have a little bit of faults in certain areas. It is a very loud track. The vocals are very buried under the instrumental, which I think is intentional, but still is just like, I want to hear their vocals, because I really don't feel like I've heard their vocals from them. I don't feel like I've heard their voices strongly, even though when I do hear them, they sound fucking amazing. But overall, it works for the song. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. And also, the stages are a show. I don't give a fuck. That is a fucking show when they come on. I'm tuned in. I'm just like, what look are we gonna get today? Like, literally, they are eating down for every freaking stage of this comeback, and we're getting fed good. Now let's get into the next song, which is Ecstasy. That's how you say that, right? Because I know it's ecstasy, but like, it doesn't. Me reading that doesn't say ecstasy. Like, it says ecstasy. But anyways, this is the pairing of I don't know how to pronounce their names that well. Wumuti and Rui. I know how to pronounce Rui, but Wumuti, I'm sorry, I don't know how to exactly pronounce his name that well. But for this song, is a very strong dance track. For me, it's not like, I don't know how much I would turn it on and be like, hey, this is my fucking song, but still, I enjoy it overall. Like, if it came on the radio, I'd definitely listen to it through. Also, the instrumental kind of sounds, the instrumental reminds me of like a game music, for like a level of like a certain game. I don't know what game it would be, but it's still like it just reminds me of like gaming music, or like music that would play in the background of a level that you're going through. I don't know how to explain that so much, but still. Hopefully you catch my drift. Also, again, the choreography needs down. Now for the next song in the album, which would be Back to Back. This song is vocally nice. It kind of inspired me to say the one part of, like, I feel I don't really get to hear their vocals that much. And I think they have very strong singers in the group. I just really want to hear them go in at some point, And I think they did go in on Serve. Fucking Hyun went crazy on that one fucking part, and I love the part where it's like the bridge area where when Rui turned into a fucking noodle. But I love Wumuti's vocals on that one part, and it makes me so like, ugh. But Back to Back, I don't really have much to say about it. It's either here or there, Next, we get into the other pairing, which is Hips by Hyun and Haru. Just to get it out the way, very swaggy song. I think this definitely kind of represents like the mask side. Their concept is genderless, gender fluid, kind of, but I think they play very well into each kind of setting, which I think this kind of represents like the mask side, which I think works. Also, I got a comment. I got a comment on something is the way Rui is able to transform in certain songs is kind of crazy to me. Like when he like, cause he's so just like, that's a horrible representation, but still like he's so just like graceful and shit. But then when he solids up when he gets to like boy group songs, like he does this shit like you. I don't know. He just like gives such the woman that he is. He just gives such like femme, and it's just like to see him transform is just like wow. This woman, this they really do have versatility. But anyways, back to Hips. I think honestly this is my second favorite on the EP/album, whatever. But yeah, I think Hips is a song. Hips is a solid song. And my favorite part is Haru's little rap. That is so cute. It ate down the fucking house. That's a sentence. Still, it still eats. It still eats hard. But the whole line about Pikachu, Pokemon, whatever the fucking Now to the last song of the album, which is Masterpiece. Now, I don't have any strong opinions about Masterpiece. I think, honestly, Back to Back and Masterpiece are not the focal points of this album, so I can't really say too much about them. But I think it's a decent close. I think it's a pretty song overall, and I think you do get to hear their vocals in this one as well. So it works. It's just not my favorite, you know? Anyways, let's get to my ranking of this album. So I would rank this album overall about a 6.5 out of 10. And the mainly because there really isn't a reason because I think it's just very consistent. I think it's very middle of the road almost, and I think it shows off different elements of the group. I think a lot of the focal points were, of course, the title track along with the duo songs. Those are the main focus points. So I think those carried it very well, just to be kind of very consistent. So I think it just demonstrates the ability of the group. I don't think it's meant to be like this all-out standout era, even though the shows are perfect and they show off every perfect angle of them. In my opinion, this is a very good era for them. This is a very solid area. I think they are getting put out there and they're getting pushed and they're getting. I think they're kind of becoming a little bit more mainstream now. Even though I feel like they were known about, but like still, I think they're getting more pushed towards mainstream, which I think I'm happy for them. I'm happy that they're getting the love they deserve. But anyways, that is I God for you. Thanks for watching. That's my thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you think down below. All right, bye.